We're back with another episode of Ace Attorney. I love this shit so much. This is one of my favorite fucking games of all time. I have to say that right now, alright? Alright, I'm so glad I came around to playing this. I was originally, weeks ago, debating not to play this on the channel, but I'm so glad I came around to it. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? Yeah. Why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah. And I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me, and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And, on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya. For all you've gone through. Good morning. Hey, Pearl. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Bro, I think I still think she's the fucking murderer and shit. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you tell him today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help today. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Well, as much as I love Mia, I don't want her to be in, like, every trial, because I feel like, what do you call it? I want Phoenix to actually solve these cases by himself sometimes. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you to your alone time. But damn, she's really pushing it. Whew, thank goodness. Nick, this way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Oh, yeah, it's probably best if she doesn't see that her own mother is the killer. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. God damn. I never realized how hot she was. I'm sorry, but she's kind of bad, right? Mr. Phoenix Wright. I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world? Huh? Sounds like you made up quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be a foolish. You foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. The prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. But yeah, well, that's gonna end today. I'm gonna break your goddamn streak, you little bitch. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Huh? That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such a good spirit today, Miss Faye. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Ooh. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's lesson, especially this one. This one's got a whip. And somehow she's allowed to whip everyone in court. Where the hell's the bailiff at? Will he get whipped if he comes up to her too? That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key. The only key to the channeling chamber was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant on Morgan Fay to the stand. Oh, hell no. Just as I suspected, on Morgan. Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sorry, bro. What is she drinking still? Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. Bro, they respond instantly to her, but not Edgeworth. Edgeworth is really, slamming his desk in the corner right now. I'm sorry, well, what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spiral, god damn it, I can't read. The spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique. A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is, yes, that is. You, be quiet. Now, witness, something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya. She escaped from the room. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fay, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order. Miss Fay, please testify to the court on what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Maya's escape. Alright, let's do this. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. Those two? It was basically just me. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from the Mystic of Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. That is gotta be... Bro, you're just lying right now. That is not what you said last time. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. If you're gonna lie, at least try to lie properly. Like, what was that shit I just heard? Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. Don't worry, I'll correct your falsity, ass. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. It's alright, I'll find a crack easily. I'm really good at cross-examinations. They call me the cross-examination prodigy Phoenix Wright, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. Ooh. Just now, you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Laura's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not to mention she looked awful. God damn. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Fay? Okay, let's try and make this, a good trial and not lose too much, of my, penalty bar, like last time. Was it really necessary to have two people, do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On the top of which, there was another... What, madam? Another person? Oh, it's nothing, no need to concern yourself. Another person. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Question further. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good and The good sir and camera woman may be in danger. This is what I thought to myself. Well, you're clearly lying. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss A. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. Alright. I won't let you. Oh, there we go. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and the strike caused the Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by the statement? I'm afraid I don't. That statement I gave you was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? It was very painful for me to say this. However,
Objection!
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was? Covering for Maya? Question further. So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What? Pray tell. Did she... Oh! This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit such a thing. However, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Objection!
I knew that was coming. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of a nurse she had told. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However, you fainted? I became dizzy, and then collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps? And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time? Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes. That is exactly what we should... Be quiet, you. Oh, someone take her whip. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain someone. She went to speak with someone? Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Eeny Meeny? I think you can see where this is headed. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. How can you trust that lady? Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, Eeny Meeny. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university. What is this, parapsychology? Let's see. It's, I guess, most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Meany. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, like, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Look at the way she's just straightening her whip and, like, saying in that tone. Obviously the judge is, gonna say yes, sir. Or it should be yes, ma'am, but... For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. Alright, here we go. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was, like, oh my god, totally my sister. Your sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Now, hold your horses, young lady. You're saying that person that entered you was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really, now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time. Are you saying that the spirit of this witness's sister, the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes. Meanie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... Witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, recall? I mean, I really have to? Of course. Miss Meanie, please. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. How could we know if she's not bullshitting? I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Yeah, I was confused at the start of the game. Eenie. I was confused at the start of the game. What do you call it? It said I was murdered, but then it also said I took my revenge, which to me made no sense. I thought she or he or whoever the killer was set up some kind of trap to kill the killer after the victim died. So then I realized, oh well, no, this happened instead. Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It's a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fools outside more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. It will definitely be more entertaining for you once you get your ass handed to you. Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition, that it was going to be a CD day. Yes, indeed. I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? I don't think anyone understood that, but whatever. Do you know the time? Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think. 11 a.m.? Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food. Bro, of course it has no, what do you call it, time of death. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when someone came into your room? Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... I don't know why she always cuts herself off when she's about to say it's okay. That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Never mind. Witness, about the person who entered the side room. Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First of all, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi? You were happy in a sad way. Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But, like, I know along about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is that the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? Question further. Just keep questioning further all the time. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... Ow! Don't keep badgering. You know the phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is that really that important? It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Oh no. Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Meany, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm, like, totally cool with that. So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird. Mia's talking to herself like she found something wrong. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? So there was something wrong with the other, with the thing she just said before, but I'll just look into this for now. Something terrible. What was this, thing she told you? Huh? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already? A foolish fool with a foolish sieve of a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, princess. Anyway, should I ask, to hear the story again? Ask to hear it again. I'm sorry, but could I hear that story one more time? Like, sure, no problem. I'll even, like, tell it all in spooky-like for you. I'll just look at it one more time. That was... next... Oh, it's just this again. Okay, never mind. Yeah, whatever. Like, how was that? It was a little scary. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I, like, put too much spookiness into it? I know there has to be something here I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up. but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. Okay. Her costume looked totally like no. That's wrong, and I can prove it. Objections! There we go. That was a very well spun lie, Miss Eenie. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now. Are we, Phoenix? Miss Meanie, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Me, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it off right off the bat. Order. Miss Meanie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Meanie? I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, bro, you call him Your Honor, yet you just whip him relentlessly. Is there any point to calling the judge Your Honor anymore? Witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Yeah, because you clearly got no honor for him. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks like a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. Alright, let's keep going. The side room was, kinda dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood was totally blended right in. I don't think that's how... And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right? To do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. You took your sister to the channeling chamber? Yeah, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood? You think? Thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Look, even she's getting away with calling him Gramps. Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Alright, here we go. Let's do this shit. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinion onto this court. That's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Meanie's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Or who are you calling a trite little man? Okay. Can't breathe. Let me out of here. You didn't see the blood? Yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well. That's, Are you gonna tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I totally didn't. All I was looking at was, her face. Continue. And what was your sister, Miss Meanie, like at the time? Well, she was, totally flipped out, cause she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, she knew, she, said she did something really bad. And, she said she wanted to go with me too, apologize to Miss Morgan. You know what I realized? What do you call it? Actually, never mind. I was gonna say something, but I realized that's kind of stupid. I was gonna say that maybe, what do you call it? Eenie was disguised as, what do you call it? Maya, had, similar clothes as her and was pretending to be her sister, but then I realized it couldn't have happened because, first of all, where would Eenie get, what do you call it? Her sister, Maya's clothes from? And second of all, what do you call it? Why would, Maya's fingerprints be on the gun and the knife? So it makes no sense. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. Shut up. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. She says, with her whip at the ready. And, like, Mr. Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Meanie? Like, sure? Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place, huh? Like, when do you mean? When? When you... That's when you were in the side room, right? When you arrived at the crime scene. I'm talking about when you arrived at the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. What should I do? Think harder. I know you can remember something. Totally. Just give up already, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wonder if I put too much faith in Enie's ability to do anything with that brain. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. Bro, she's way too stupid to be the killer. But I still think she's the killer, so it's weird. It's like, I don't think she's the killer because she's too stupid, but I also do think she's the killer. Because, first of all the evidence is pointing towards it, and second of all, I still think that maybe she could be faking her stupidness. Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of a hitch in her statement, he'll end the trial. I know. We have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up. Okay, so we have to listen to that statement again. This one. Okay, so we said arrived at the crime scene. I guess there's the treasure box, or not treasure box, whatever, the clothes box in the side room, the broken vase in the on the way to the crime scene. I guess side room first. I'm talking about when you were in the side room, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. What should I do? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. Totally can't. I don't know why I trusted her with that info. Just give up already, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wonder if I put too much faith in Enie's ability to do anything with that brain. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and this is the last one, right? I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. No, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Think harder. I know you can remember something. Totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? It's very important. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Meanie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. I don't get why, but okay. I didn't see anyone on the way to, the channeling chamber. Oh, I see. I know what it is. She should have seen, what's her name? Pearls. This? Okay, I guess so. Objection! I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn. Urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So? What does that prove? Objection! Who cares about some worn-out old urn? Yeah. I already, said I didn't see, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, totally say anything about, an urn, did I? It looks like you still don't understand. I propose, that if you had really been walking along the winding way all that, at that time, There's no way you could have not seen the person. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Yes? And how is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Oh. And she just happened to break this urn. Oh. Oh! Wait, she broke the urn? Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her bowl. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Oh! Oh, she looked scary when she, pulled the mask over her. Looked like a ghost. Miss Meanie. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Meanie. You are a masterful liar. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Meanie, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? There's no way. Your lies end here. What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? It's in the evidence. Help me, Mia. Let me see the evidence. It has to be this, right? Because this appeared much later. We didn't see this at the time. The answer is in the court record. What? Planning to throw out another irrelevant piece of evidence? Very well, the court will see this evidence. Wait, Mia! I don't know what you plan on showing to the court, but I can guarantee you the answer is not there. Just this once, I'll lend you a hand. Now, rethink your answer. Alright. Mr. Wright, what is your answer? Okay, time to add another bluff into the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here. Oh, yeah. It's in her testimony just now. Help me, Mia. So it's not in the evidence. What was her, help me, Mia? I may have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction somewhere? Don't worry. You're on the right path, Phoenix. It might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So, just this once, do you want me to help you out? Yes, please help me. Please, I need your help right now. Hold on. First, calm down, Phoenix. Good. That girl, she slipped up with her words. Her words. So it's in her testimony. If she really was in the side room the entire time, then she just testified about something she shouldn't have any knowledge of. And what is that? The rest is for you to figure out on your own. Ms. Wright, what is your answer? Okay. Okay. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Meanie, you made the following statement. And, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to to call the police. So, what does that, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Meanie, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Meanie, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Meany, please answer the question. Don't ask a question off a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? No chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eeny Meeny. So now it is time to prove it. But damn, bro, my computer feels so fast all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. I just restarted and updated it today, but now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? So it can't be the side room. It can't be the winding way. This is obviously doesn't make sense. This is all the outside. It has to either be the meditation room or the channeling chamber, but it can't be the meditation room because what do you call it? That was basically heavily guarded the entire time. It has to be this then. Come on. Please let me be right. Miss Meany was here, of course. What? But it's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Meany was at the scene of the crime. We're trying to do perfect, alright? We're going Von Karma around this shit. Order. That's... Oh! Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is... Please, explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Eeny Meeny was hiding at the scene of crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Easy. Here. Here, of course. Behind the folding screen? Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Oh, she's really changed now. I knew she was hiding her true persona the entire time. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball. Now, Miss Meany. One so young as you shouldn't be saying, "Shut it, Gramps," as if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Oh my god, what the hell? Why does she look like she's spinning around a pizza? She was hiding with the help of what? I actually have no idea. Oh! This! It wasn't there, what do you call it? Before the crime scene, we didn't see this box until later. It has to be. Miss Meany, how were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. That tiny box? No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
Objection!
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Bro, are you making a pizza? What are you doing? Mr. Wright, I'm pretty sure people who make pizzas don't actually do that. That's more fiction. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? Yes, I can with some evidence. Please let me be right. And now, I present the piece of evidence that will prove the clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh no, I maybe shouldn't have said that. Oh! This, yes! Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that whole thing. The clothing box has the same bullet hole, 8mm, as the same, what do you call it, as the bullet hole in the folding screen. This, what on earth? I don't have time for you to sit there or surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole, about 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen? It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was still sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullets from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. They went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Meanie, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Order. So what you are saying? Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Meenie? That is exactly what I was. So I was right! Oh my god, I said that maybe, Eenie Meenie was hiding in, was pretending to be Maya, just, having the, the spirit inside of her. But I thought, oh, that could be stupid, because, how would she get her clothes, and, how would the fingerprints be on the gun? But I was right the entire... I am a prodigy, alright? In these games, I am a prodigy. Miss Eenie Meenie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume, to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No. Stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. I think you're the real fool here, Miss Von Karma. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one to do that all by herself. Correct, it's not possible. It really isn't possible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is, yeah, because we know that Morgan is involved in this entire thing. Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy? Wait. Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? Well, you can't be serious. Miss Meanie, you had an accomplice. Yep. I know exactly who it is. This person! If it wasn't someone from the Terrain Village, you could not have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Faye household, then you wouldn't have the box to use. Bro, I figured out the entire situation that was going on instantly, and I figured out, and I'm doing so perfectly on this trial. Bro, I am a changed man! Understand that shit? Morgan, Faye? Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Meanie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? And suddenly she's wearing her hat again. Oh. I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently toward the other two, both of whom had their eyes locked. Closed. How do you lock your eyes? I meant closed. First she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not dead yet. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at the attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Meanie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be my FA. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through, which is precisely why Ms. Morgan Fay chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Look at that shit. Bro. That was actually epic. Who is that, laughing at a time like this? Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still, by chance, evolving? What is it this time? Miss Von Karma. Surely. Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma was due to something this petty? I mean, your father did. What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is, if this witness is the real murderer, why would you go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would you have to do such foolish things? Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Meanie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where's her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive. I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting to kill Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted to kill Dr. Gray is this. Oh my god. I don't want to mess up. Be perfect. Yeah, two women crashed. Okay. It's this. It has to be, please. Huh. Just thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right? Just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. Do you think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. I'm glad. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. Stupid airhead. Raw. Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right? You failed to support your own theory. But at least let me talk, instead of just whipping the shit out of me. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? What Miss Meanie has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she does have no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. What's happened? I thought I had her for sure. See? It's just as I, told you. I hope you liked your silence of humble pie. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Well now, conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Meanie. See, we could give all the evidence in the world and one slip-up is just... I wonder who that was. Oh, Mia. Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. Alright. You can lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can't prove Miss Meany had a motive, then why did you kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Can I? Can I really do this? I can. I hope. I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Meany had a motive. Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended. After all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Oh, what? You're supposed to be on my side. Avant Karma only cares about a perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Bro, this is gonna be my perfect win if I win this. Come on now, I can't fail this. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me. I will throw you out of my way. No way. Very well. The court will now take a 5-minute recess. We will continue this cross-examination after we reconvene. Wait a second, here. There we go. Bro, I nailed that! I nailed that! I nailed that trial! Absolutely no mistakes! Is it really true? About my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Enid could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma? Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation. You're looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you, and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion, and then we'll know who the real winner is. Alright? I'm about to destroy you, that's what's gonna happen. This asshole just run the Von Karma bloodstream. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove that Miss Eenie Meenie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Eenie Meenie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Meenie, please testify in court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive? I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. Miss Meenie, if you please... Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... So here we go. That was, last year, in May. Something really bad happened at, my sister's clinic around there. Okay, it was sometime around May. She's right. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too. So, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid show day after day last year. Yes, and there was a talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Meanie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work at this from another angle. She did it to avenge her sister. I bet that's what that's really like. To me, that's the only possible explanation. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen in your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like, our accidents was like on the 24th. Yeah, that's true. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why, duh. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was cause the medicines like got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Meanie? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, wanted to blame this on sis.
Objection!
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Meanie's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Meanie is the one who made this mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. So was totally tired, you mean exhausted. Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. Ah, but like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. Okay, that's a lie right there, because I have it here. Actually, I guess I don't have it. I only have the photo. This is news to me. I was not aware you did not have your license, Miss Meanie. Add this to your thing. Miss Meanie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay. Anyway. Okay. I was like, totally pooped too, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. Hold up. Where's the... Did she not add this to her testimony? There's gotta be some sort of a secret thing in this testimony. Yes, so let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this. Wow, sleeping and crushing. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 AM or so, I think. Was it? I'm just, checking a few times just to make sure. Where the hell is it? There it is. Oh, it doesn't have the time listed. Yeah, why would it have to have the time listed, obviously? I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard. So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on. Open the door got away. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about that the accident in, like, detail anymore. Well, it's alright, no need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview after the incident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. I didn't have a license, or, like, I couldn't take over driving for her. That one's wrong. Wait, I'm gonna just press it for now, and that's why you're in the passenger seat. Like, yeah. Okay, that one's wrong, but let me just quickly press it. I was, like, at my college's, research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix. Yes? You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Yep. Okay, I know which one it is. It's this one right here. I don't have a license.
Objection!
Miss Meanie, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Meanie? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, even said so. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. What? No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November? What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right? Whoa, what the? That's what happened, Mr. Wright. Bro, you're really gonna just mock my stuttering like that? Come on, Judge, I thought you were on my side. Well, I guess you're on no one's side. Except the prosecutor, because you're scared of them. At the time of the incident, Miss Meanie did not have a driver's license. Ow! Cry, and my whip will accommodate. Can you stop whipping me? Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not switch drivers. I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would, like, let me drive. Ow! Don't just stand there, to yourself. Were you the one who whipped me? Not you too, Mia. With the whip, and the pain, and the ow. Miss Meanie, why do you think, you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Meanie, if you please. Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Bro, I prefer the angry one more. You kinda pissed me off. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars, and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. Yeah, your sister. Wait, hold on. Yeah, just by looking at your sister, I think, what do you call it? I think I prefer her more than you already. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. Bro, why couldn't your sister be the one who survived? Why did you have to be the one who survived? Now I gotta deal with this airhead in court. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I love cars. Or I used to as a kid. I mean, I still love them, but my love for them kind of died down. So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. What? Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes are utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? My sis was like, she valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out, like, drop of rain, and, like, she wouldn't notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why not take the car out of the garage ever? Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand sparkling new car. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? Was it new, though? I don't know why I keep checking this. Damn, if you actually crashed a new car, though... Okay, it doesn't say anything here. Probably nothing about the car anywhere. I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright? Well, clean cars look way, way better. Especially if it's a really, what do you call it? It's a really fancy car. Well, Miss Meanie, what kind of car was it? I mean, I never had a fancy car growing up, but it was a new car. Yeah, she had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? No, it was the United Kingdom, you doof. And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars. I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor, yes? Please have the witness append what you just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special important car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then that's not my point. Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Meanie, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like a totally special model from England. It was? I'm just trying to look at... Highway of Nightmares. Bro, there's like no info I have on her car. Literally almost no info on her car. So what am I supposed to do with this testimony? I yell, hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. I don't want to ask for the heck of it, and if, what do you call it, it's gonna penalize me, but... So, yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Oh my god. Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars in the States. Wait, are you actually able to, what do you call it, like... What do you call it? Are you able to literally bring, what do you call it? A car from Britain that has, what do you call it? The driver's seats on the, British cars have the same steering wheel on the what do you call it, as the Australians as the Australia's cars that we have here. Oh well, I guess I'm not in Australia right now, but are you literally able to bring a car steering wheel on the other side to the States? I've never heard of that before, but I feel like if you're in America, you'd only have like the steering wheels. They have them on the left, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? You seem to love cars a lot. Why do we have this, what do you call it, this, hold up. I won't search it up yet. The sleek shape, though, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Her personality really changed at the drop of a hat. Oh, I'm back. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Yeah. Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be, like, the racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow, I think she bumped my question off the track again. Is that a pun? That was a pun, wasn't it? That was a dirty pun, Phoenix, right? I'm kidding. That was an amazing pun. And that was, when the accident occurred, right? Correct? Like, yeah. I, like, immediately reached for the passenger's side of the door. And fled. Like, in a day. Hold up! The passenger side would be, it's flipped. The passenger side would be on the right, right? Hold up. The passenger side is on... No, the passenger side is on the left. Yeah, because it's a British car. British, whatever. British car. So the passenger side would be on the left. Which way was it crashed is the question. Was it crashed, what do you call it, facing forward or facing backward? Because if it was facing... Actually, what do you call it? I wish we could see the video again. It sounds like you had a terrifying time. I wish we could see the thing again. What was it? The car crash thing. There is something very big here. I agree. It's gonna be hard to break apart such a natural sounding testimony. Bro, this is a natural born liar. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path. I know it. Hold up, is there anything that talks about the car? The car itself. I want to see about the car itself. The driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Okay. It will be on the right side because it's a British car. I opened the right door and got out. I opened the right door and got out. Oh, I found it! I found it! I knew there was gonna be something there. Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Really? No, she didn't. I got out of the passenger seat that night too. That's a lie. That's a lie. Boom! Miss Meanie, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. Yeah, you said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's wrong. That's correct, isn't it? Oh my god, my love of cars actually got me to win this case. Look at this shit. Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it is on the right side, of course, because the driver is on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. What do you mean by this? Miss Meanie, you said you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting in there, then that means you were sitting in the driver's seat. So Eenie Meanie was the one who was driving. Order! Order in the court! Order! 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 Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Eenie was the one who was driving, Eenie said the person who was driving was her older sister, Meanie Meanie. That is what Eenie said, yes. But that is where it falls apart. So, somewhere all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Meanie? Who was really driving that night? It would have to be Eenie, right? It would have had to be Eenie. And the answer is Eenie Meanie, of course. Why would you say that? Miss Eenie Meanie just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At the time, Miss Eenie Meanie had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see a real truth behind this accident. Behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that what we've always said? Alright, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. What? What? Mimi was driving. Alright. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license. Mimi Meanie. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Eenie Meanie, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who was the person that... Oh, there's no way. Well, hold up. Oh. Well, What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix, right? This witness's name, the witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Bro, I don't believe it. Are you telling me... Mimi Mini, that is your real name?
Objection!
Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance? So this person standing here isn't even Eeny Meeny? So it's Mimi standing there? What? No. The witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. Mimi Mini. She died in the car accident. So Mimi disguised as her daughter, not as our daughter. Mimi disguised as her sister and was pretending to be her twin sister this entire time. That reminds me of a certain someone. Bro, even I didn't see this coming. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. I don't know why I'm saying even I didn't see this coming, as if I'm the smartest person ever. I'm not. I'm pretty stupid, but... Then, the body they found at the... That was the body of the real Eeny Meeny. Isn't that right, Miss Meeny Meeny, Mimi Meeny? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eeny Meeny. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eeny. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Meeny from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that crashed in that died in the crash, Mimi Meeny. However, that would have not been possible, because Mimi Meeny was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. Bro, is that a hat made out of dough? What is that? So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Eeny? I mean, Miss Von Karm... Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Meeny. The quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Meeny wanted her whole self to disappear because of this. Where is it? That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Meeny. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Meeny had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in the incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it. Bro, I actually feel so bad for her. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. That was her last chance. Her last chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond wildest imagination. I mean, I don't think any of us expected this, let's be real, but... that jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo. Becoming Ini has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... why did Miss Meanie choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me. Franziska von Karma. I'm gonna enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Yeah. Oh, hey, calm down, I'm sorry! And one more for good measure. That wasn't one more! Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! Okay, I don't think I should have opened my big mouth like this. This court is a fraud. A sham! Now then, are you really just gonna ignore that? Call the bailiff, bro! It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Well, that's beautiful. I made, what do you call it? I did so good during that trial, I didn't get a single penalty. Perfect. Absolutely no mistakes. That is all. This court is adjourned. This is the trial where I defeated the perfect by being perfect. Congratulations, Maya. Sis. Oh, this looks familiar. Look at them hugging it all out while an unconscious Phoenix Wright is just laying on the floor, probably. It's so good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. But I thought, what do you call it? I thought someone said that, what do you call it? Spirit mediums in this state couldn't have dreams. No, I'm kidding. It's beautiful. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent. I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was, the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. There's still one thing I don't quite get. Oh, Phoenix is back up. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, he broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi had planned to open the door to the chamber herself, and then you and Laura would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fay who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know, but I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Well, I still think it's because, my previous theory where I thought that she did it because she wanted either herself to become the Master, or she wanted Pearl Master. So either herself or Pearl. Mm, no. Well, she said that Pearl was her most prized possession, right? I think Pearl probably. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Khura'in village. And that person will be you, Maya. And, but if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. Next person would be Pearl's. Oh! Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that was saying, I thought so. Date and time unknown. Oh, what? Detention center, solitary confinement, cell 13. Who is this? My precious Pearl. You are the one suitable to be the master of Khura'in, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I hope that brainless nurse carried out her murder and cooperated with that whippy-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. Wait, what? She spoke with Von Karma? That Maya Fey. Oh. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Oh, hell nah. I knew this woman was no good. A brand new episode has been added. Oh, this one is based on Von Karma? At least it would look like that. I mean, why is she on... Okay, so, that was very interesting, alright? I'm enjoying the second game so far. I'm gonna stop right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe, and bye for now.